Welcome to your first class, Human Talk. This is Sustainable Wellness 101. You started, but it ain't stuck. I'm Professor Armani, and I'm here to teach you realistic wellness rituals, recipes, and routines, and how to actually start and stick to your health and wellness goals. This is session 1 of a 6-part course that is going to help you understand the psychology behind making those habits stick. I will post a new class every Tuesday, and I will have live office hours on TikTok Live every Thursday at 7 p.m. where you can come and ask me questions about your specific experience or your specific goals. And we can just get into the nitty-gritty of how this stuff is hard, but we finna achieve greatness, okay? If you're new to this page, I want to quickly share my qualifications for teaching this course with you. I am a certified fitness trainer, which means that I have learned both diet and exercise science, and I had to pass a very extensive exam in order to get that certification. I also have a master's, an Ivy League master's in human development and psychology, which helped me to learn trauma-informed teaching and learning, which basically means helping people create healing spaces within their mind and body when they are stressed or have experienced trauma. So I use all of that knowledge in order to inform you on how to move forward in your health and wellness journey today. At the start of each session, I will briefly introduce our syllabus again, just in case you need a review or if you are joining us at different points along the journey. So this is our course description. You can go to my first TikTok announcing that I would be hosting a Hillman Talk class in order to read the description with me in live time or in recorded time. And then here are our units of study, and I will highlight which one we're working on during each session. You can look at these now to see which one you might want to really tune into. Make sure you got your pen and paper for. But today, for our first session, we're starting with machine, understanding your mind-body connection. And as I said, we'll move through each of these in our 6-week course. Alrighty, let's get into the meat and potatoes, shall we? Takeaway number 1. In order for you to reach your health and wellness goals and stay consistent with them, you need to understand that your mind and body work together as a complex machine. Your mind listens to what's going on in the body, and the body listens to what's going on in the mind. And you need to understand how to oil and fix and program your machine for optimal performance. I am starting the course with mind-body connection because regardless of what your goals are, whether you have physical health goals or mental health goals here, you're going to want to communicate with the other. The reason why you may not be seeing results with your wellness goals or consistency with your wellness goals is because you're treating whatever that objective is as this little vacuum in its own little void by itself versus looking at your holistic being and how all the different parts of your machine work together towards that goal and all the other goals that are happening behind the scenes. Physical health challenges can oftentimes be traced to what's going on in the mind, and mental health challenges can oftentimes be traced to what we're doing with and for our bodies. They're very interconnected, and once you start thinking of your body as a machine like that, then you have a world of possibilities for how you're going to program that machine, how you're going to oil that machine, how you're going to take care of that machine, what parts you're finna replace, etc., etc. So let's get into that. Whatever your health goals are, whether they're physical health goals or mental health goals, you should understand how you're going to program your machine in order to achieve those goals. Example 1. If my main health goal right now is to decrease my levels of anxiety, I will consider that to be a mental health goal, right? And I may consider what mental health strategies I can use to approach it. However, I will also look at what bodily shifts and bodily programming I can do that relates to decreasing levels of anxiety. That includes what are specific fruits and vegetables or foods or recipes that are known to help decrease anxiety. What type of exercise routines or yoga poses can I be putting myself into on a routine basis that can help to decrease anxiety? Example number 2, your main health goal right now might be weight loss. And so, in the same token with the decreasing anxiety example, that would be classified, weight loss would be classified as a physical health goal. And so I am going to set my meal plan and get my personal trainer and all the things that might help with that physical aspect, but I am not going to neglect that my body and mind are a machine that work together. And so I'm going to have an intentional mental health plan the same way that I have that fitness plan and that meal plan as well. Again, oiling the whole machine is going to bring a holistic approach to your goals. And therefore, if one thing slips, let's say I couldn't get that meal plan in this week, I'm still working on those mental health goals. Let's say I couldn't get to the gym as many times as I wanted to this week. Well, I still have the meal plan this week. There's different aspects of your plan, of your programming, of the machine that are going to all work together. And if one collapses during 1 week or even 1 month, you can still have the others that you're depending on towards those goals. Looking at our mind-body connection as a machine also helps us to troubleshoot when, where, how, and why things might go wrong in our goal-setting journey. And when we know things like how stress can impact our sleep patterns and our immune function, like we're going to operate differently in course correcting when the time comes, whatever our health and wellness goals are. Humans are creatures of habit, and when we understand how habits form in our mind, then we're able to reprogram the settings around us to set our body up for success when we want to develop new habits. So again, understanding the mind and the body as a machine, whether we have mental health goals or physical health goals, we're going to be able to pour into both aspects of the machine intentionally to create more consistency. And to close out here, this course is going to be all about consistency, right? But it's really important to remember that consistency in the wrong direction is absolutely for naught, right? And so we want consistency that is backed by intentionality and information. So we're going to be intentional on our course so the consistency adds up to where we want to be, and we're going to use information about our mind-body connection, about how habits are formed, about our own intrinsic stories and narratives in order to inform where that consistency is going to be. All right, let's get into the homework. Your first homework assignment is to choose your machine mindset pathway. Are you going to be using your body to help you with your mental health goals or using your mind to help you with your body health goals? Choose a pathway and explain why you are choosing that machine mindset pathway. Assignment number 2, research at least 5 foods that are going to help you towards your specific health goal that you are focusing on today. Then I want you to have at least 2 of those foods in your kitchen by next class so that you can begin incorporating them into your diet towards those mental health goals or those physical health goals. I'll see y'all in the next class.